Welcome in, Gov fans. Robbie Lotz, Carter Bell, Stan Painter here from Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium, the home of William Blount High School, as we're set for a district matchup tonight between the West Lady Rebels and the William Blount Lady Governors. These two teams matched up, 10 days ago or so, and William Blount was victorious about 12 points.
Yeah, but it was a close game, Robbie. 2 points at halftime. William Blount shot very, very poorly in that contest.
I expect them to shoot better in their home gym tonight. With that, we'll take it down to the court for tonight's Nation's Colors.
Jackson West, presenting the American flag company, National Guard Cadet Master Sergeant Carson Hood. Tonight's anthem will be performed by students Ethan Hilliard and Ayla Ramsey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose 12 stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets red upon bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was William Blount students Ethan Hilliard and Avery Ramsey doing the national anthem tonight. Now we're just about set for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the Lawn Butler of Knoxville, your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Give them a call, 777-1755. Stan West 0 for on the season. It's a lot of turnover every year with West. They got a new team. Seems like they're constantly with a new team and a new coach.
Yeah, certainly, Robbie. And I think this guy that's the head coach there now, and I don't have his name. His name's not on the roster, but I think he coaches some AAU and is probably a little bit better. I think they're a little bit improved, Robbie. This doesn't show it in the win column.
But the scores are.
Yeah, certainly. They're I wouldn't say competitive, but they're more competitive than they were in the past. And so,
all right, they got. We'll get to the West starters here shortly, as you see them in their road red uniforms. Now, starting lineup for your home standing William Blount Governors, under the direction of first-year coach Lindsey Roddy. Freshman 0, Kate Morton, Agent 0 here. Started most of the season now. Senior number 3, the sharpshooter Charlize Scarlett.
Number 11, Taylor Rule.
Number 11, Taylor Rule, just a junior.
Senior number 20, Savannah Darnell.
The other senior on the team, Savannah Darnell. Number 24 in the post, number 24, Allie Everett. So stay in the district standings. You have those.
I do, Robbie, and it's really almost identical to last year. The only thing that might be different is Beard and Farragut could flip-flop. That was a 1-point game the first time. They've not played the second. I believe they may play this weekend, Friday night.
Yeah, I think so.
Bearden's 8-0, Farragut 6-1. I don't know what would happen if Farragut were to win that second game, but Maryville's probably going to finish third.
It'll come down to the draw number.
Right. Hardin Valley 4th, William Blount 5th, and West 6th. West is 0-7. William Blount is 1-6. They're only win over West. So, Robbie, it looks like William Blount will play Hardin Valley in that 4-5 game.
Yep, looks to be predetermined already. Here's the Anywhere Movers tip-off brought to you by Alvin Jeanette and Anywhere Movers. Looks like West is in a little bit of a zone, Stan.
And that's what they played over there, Robbie, the whole time, and just dared William Blount to shoot. William Blount was 2 for 28.
Well, they're 1 for 1.
So they've already got half of their total from at West.
And that's a Blount partnership 3-ball here to start the first quarter.
A really good job that time offensively, not forcing anything with the zone, finding the wide open shot from Darnell, and she nails it.
So Adams with the basketball for the West Lady Rebels. Passes over to Lillian Freeman. Back to Stewart. Got 2 Freemans on the floor.
William Blount hounding man-to-man.
And
nobody counting, though.
No. And the ball's turned over and picked up by Morton for William Blount. So a steal up to Rule. Rule throws it away. She tried to make the long pass. It's stolen back by Freeman, Lillian Freeman. Gets it up to Stewart. Stewart's going to penetrate to the basket. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, battled around, and Everett for William Blount controls it. Blount wants to run. They kick it up. Here comes Charlize Scarlett with a long 3-ball. Good.
Blount partnership.
Blount partnership 3, so Blount has already matched.
I think our 3-ball sponsors will get their money's worth in this game tonight.
Yeah, because West is going to play a zone, so you're going to get plenty of looks. And there's a turnover. Actually, it's not. Kicked out of bounds by William Blount. It'll stay on this end. But 6-0 William Blount already. And just a very, very poor night of shooting at William Blount. That's the reason or at West that night, Robbie, was the reason it's so close.
There's a steal by Savannah.
That is a steal by Darnell. This is not going to be a 3-ball. This is going to be a 2. Go all the way. And maybe a chance for a 3-point play.
The old-fashioned way.
As Darnell knocks it down, the layup, and draws the foul.
William Blount starting the game 3 for 3 on the offensive side. 3 possessions, 3 baskets. Chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play to go up 9.
And 1 shot coming for Savannah. Good. And it is 9-0. William Blount. And Blount is brought back to play their man-to-man defense. Here comes a 3-ball by Stewart. It goes over the backboard. That should be.
I think he can go over. Just has to touch something on the sides over there. I think it's free reign.
College, it's not. If it goes over the back, it breaks the plane.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I don't know. That one was kind of going towards the side. Is the only.
There's going to be a foul called on the inbounds here, and I think it's going to be against Scarlett. That's her first, team's first. Got a lot of home games, guys, coming up here next 2 weeks. We hadn't had many. And so we got 2 this week, have 2 next week against. We'll get to those in a little bit. There's another foul on Scarlett with some too much hands. That'll be her second, so I'd say Coach Roddy may get her out at this point.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. 2 minutes into the game.
Legal screen.
And there goes a nice block by Everett, and she grabs it out of the air. Gives over to Morton, who pushes it up for
nice.
Thought about a 3. Gives over to Scarlett for a 3-ball. No good.
Good tip out.
That's
tip
3.
Back out to her. Now Morton's going to tee one up. Good.
3 rebounds already as you see the controlled tip out right there by Everett. But did you see how Kate made the defense come up to her, kicked it over? Nice play by the heady freshman.
And there goes a drive layup. No good by Freeman, but it's kicked over to Stewart. Stewart kicks it back out to West. I can't see her
Freeman,
number.
I believe.
3, I believe, yeah.
The other Freeman, Charlie Freeman. She knocks down a 3. So everything's been a 3-point play or a 3-ball.
Oh, man.
As Morton couldn't handle the pass out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought about the shot or the drive before having the ball. Lost it out of the bounds.
Second turnover.
Sweat checks in here for the Lady Govs, as well as husband.
So at 5 minutes to go, 3 minutes into this contest, Blount leads by 9. Not sure they led that many till late in the game. Freeman thought about a long three, instead hands it off.
Double dribble.
Not called, as number 9 is Scott. She's not on the roster, Robbie, so they end up turning it over. So Rule.
Should she be number 5? Paisley Scott.
It may be, it may be. So they may just change the number.
Good pass.
Nice to husband lay it up and lay it in as West tried to pick up some pressure there. Blount broke it easily. And a freebie as husband finishes at the rim, 14-3. William Blount leads.
Oh, no.
And there's going to be a foul. This is on Scarlett, her third.
It could be Rule reaching in. You're
Nope.
right, though.
She's going to have to come out and sit for a while.
Yeah, she probably won't see any more action until the second half. 4:29 to go in the first.
Morton comes in after a short break. Alvarez in for West.
As it comes in to Scott. Scott gives to Alvarez, Robbie, who's not on that roster either, number 15. Here's a 3-ball, misses everything. Touched last by Rule, though, out of bounds. It'll stay on this end. Lots of action tonight, Robbie. Well, Farragut's at Maryville tonight. Bearden girls lost to Morristown East last night.
They're playing Cleveland tonight.
Yeah.
4-loss Cleveland team.
So that would be unusual. Back-to-back losses for Maryville. Alvarez with a long three, no good. Rebound by Sweat. For William Blount, gives over to Morton. Morton pushes it up to Rule. Rule's going to get a wide open layup. Lay it up, lay it in. Taylor Rule finishes. So Blount up early in this one. Probably may have a first half adios coming here. As a steal. Darnell with it. She's going to hesitate, go to the rim, kicks it all the way over, goes out of Rule out of bounds. Turnover, so go back to West. So be interesting that Farragut. Maryville girls are playing a lot better, Robbie. They about beat Bearden the other night.
Twice they've done that to Bearden.
Yeah. So, basketball's about matchups. Sometimes some teams just play other teams better.
Yeah, Friday night I expect William Blount to have a chance against the Maryville girls.
And there's a steal and a layup missed by Darnell, but followed by Rule, and it's good.
Way not to give up there, Taylor.
So 18-3 your score. As
Here comes another turnover.
it is stolen by Sweat again. She's in trouble.
Fouled.
Getting fouled in backcourt, not called. Gives it finally over to Morton. Morton is
Out again. They got to call one of them.
Scott was all over it.
She was just going to play hard until they called it. Her first, team second.
If you get away with it, it's a foul till you get it. So 3:14 to go in the opening period here. It's been all William Blount, 18-3. Darnell catches it, gives to Morton. Morton tees up another three. This time it's off. Run down by the rebound by all the way into backcourt, picked up by Scott. Scott turns it over to Rule. Rule pushes it up to Morton. Morton back over to Sweat. Sweat back to Rule. Back over to Sweat to Morton.
Husband
is posting up, but we're going to foul on the perimeter. Adams picks up that one.
Non-shooting, 2:51 left here. William Blount leading 18-3 in the first quarter.
Go backcourt.
We'll talk a little bit more about the boys' standings in the second period here as the West Rebels find themselves battling for the top position. There's a nice pass to Husband. She misses a layup. Ticked out by Sweat to Darnell, though. So Blount gets it. Darnell's going to pull up and shoot a three. Good.
That's a two.
It's a two. Okay, it's a two. So a 2-ball right there. 20-3. I was shielded by the bar, so I would have.
I kind of thought she's behind the blue line. That girl just stepped on the blue line over here.
We've seen that a couple times. A couple times here. That ball is thrown into the student section.
So Alvarez turns it over for West.
Timeout by West. This timeout going to be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers. Give them a call, 977-6853, 30-second break.
William Blount High School after the timeout by West. 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. It's 20-3 William Blount. Darnell fakes a shot, drives to the basket.
Yeah,
Can't get the
almost.
roll. She's going to draw a 2-shot blocking foul, though, from
Freeman. Lillian Freeman.
Lillian Freeman.
So bonus rest of the way, the final 2 minutes for the Lady Govs. But this shot, or this foul, was in the act. And Savannah remains perfect, 2 for 2 from the line.
As Fultz is checked in for William Blount during the timeout, a freshman as well. As you got 2 freshmen on the floor, Robbie, for William Blount. 23 and 0.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a lot of Fultz this year.
She's a Friendsville girl, so I'm familiar with
she
her.
was taught well.
Yeah. As shot no good, rebound by Husband. Husband gives over to Morton. Morton gets it across in the front court, gives it to Fultz. Fultz in the corner, dribbles back around.
Ooh.
Gives it back to Sweat. Sweat over to Fultz. Fultz is going to tee up a 3-ball. No good. Rebound by...
The one game we had earlier this year, Fultz, I think, did hit 2 threes.
She scored some games against a couple of games we didn't play, or didn't broadcast, I think the Eagleton game. Smith is in for the West Lady Rebels. That's Josie Smith. As the ball is stolen by Darnell, then restolen by Freeman, who gets it over to Scott. Scott blows a wide open
That was a
layup.
good play, though.
And Fultz rebounds it, but she turns it over. Scott misses. Picked back up by Morton. Morton gets fouled, no call. Triple teamed in the back court. Somebody's open, but Sweat turns it over.
3 straight turnovers. Lady Govs don't get the
And then-
ball past half court.
Sweat fouls the driving
God,
Scott, I think. Or is it? No, it's maybe Freeman.
I thought it was a girl tying her shoe.
I did too.
It's not her. It's we got the replay on this one, Lucas. Oh, they do?
Okay.
I thought it was a girl tying her shoe under the basket.
So the shot is good by Charlie Freeman.
She's got all 4. As I believe she is their best player.
Yep. Of course, she is a 9th grader, Robbie.
Wow.
So a little bit of hope, I think, for the West Lady Rebels. She makes the second one down, so 5 points. As Fultz drives
Illegal
all the
screen.
way, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Husband, wipe it off. Was no good anyway, but Husband was trying to set her a block there on the to shield her defender there in the goal, but she moved, and so that's an offensive foul on Caitlin.
It's not 2 shots. It's an illegal screen.
Who's wanting 2 shots?
The coaches
Oh, my.
and the bookkeeper.
The bookkeeper, I can understand. The coach surely knows the rule, doesn't he?
They're still talking about it. That's strange.
Shot no good by Stewart. Bangs all the way out almost to the half line. They get it back to Stewart. Stewart in trouble. Gives it over to Scott. Scott throws it in to Smith, Caroline Smith, who's in the game now. Stewart hands it off to Alvarez. Alvarez spins. A lot of dribbling, 15 seconds to go in the corner. Nobody really looking to get a shot up. Lillian Freeman over to Stewart. Stewart, 3 seconds. She's going to tee up a 3-ball. No good. Quarters come to a close. A good one for the Lady Governors, 22-5 at the end of one. Don't go anywhere on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. Second quarter action will be West basketball to start here. With William Blount with a good 17-point lead. There's a cut to the basket by Freeman and a foul. I think it's on Fultz, but we'll see.
You're going to call it on Everett. No, it wasn't Fultz. Never mind. Okay.
This is the other Freeman, Lillian. Is she a freshman also?
No.
Okay.
She is a senior.
Oh, okay. I would have thought it would have been the other way.
Yeah. Misses both. Everett rebounds for William Blount. Gives over to Morton. Morton in rear court, dogged. She gets it across to Darnell. Darnell looks to penetrate. Back over to Scarlett, who's checked back in with 3 personal fouls. Scarlett at the elbow to Everett. Everett's going to penetrate down and draw a foul going up from number 30, which is Josie Smith.
That was a pretty athletic move right there. She was able to turn the corner, take off, and then get squared to the goal as she was in air.
So 7:29 to go here in the half. It's been all William Blount as Everett misses the first toss.
Well, and with West being hyper-aggressive on the defensive end, guys, you'd like to think that William Blount would continue to drive to the rim and try and get to the line.
As Caroline Smith checked back in for West, and then I think Amberlyn Whiteside got her first action. Second toss, no good.
Nice move.
There you go.
That's number 1 right there, Adams, with a nice, strong take to the bucket and finish.
Adams just a sophomore for the West Rebels. So 22-7 your score. Kicks over to Rule. Rule's going to fire up a 3 ball. In and out,
man,
no
that ball's
good.
halfway down.
Second quarter 3 balls will be brought to you by the Party Zone at the Roll Arena.
Looked like Tennessee Vols versus Kentucky last Tuesday night. Carter.
Yeah, you definitely saw a great game that night, Stan.
I saw 34 misses from the 3-point line. Here comes a long 3 ball from West. No good, and it goes out of bounds as that was number 1, Adams.
I'd argue you saw about 20 more shots from the 3-point line than you should have, too.
Yeah.
Not according to Ricky B. He thought those were good shots that they should take.
Well, why did they not take as many Saturday against Florida? As Darnell runs into front court.
You saying he's saying one thing to the media and coaching another way behind the...
Yeah, I think all coaches do that usually. Darnell draws a foul going up, and she's going to get hacked and draw 2 shots here. I believe that was on Adams.
I will say he did say that, but he also said our team's not good enough to take 43 shots a game.
I don't know anybody he is other than the Boston Celtics.
One thing I noticed was the ball didn't stick a lot. The ball was moved around pretty well Saturday in the game against Florida.
Play without your point guard and one of your key offensive rebounders and
get a big win.
Yeah.
Darnell knocks the first toss down. She gets her second here. Her team up to 16, 17 now. She knocks them both down. So Savannah.
She's got 12, leading all scorers. 2 points away from her average.
As West gets into trouble, now they get it over to Smith. Comes back to Scott. Scott gives it over to Stewart. Stewart to Freeman. Freeman almost turns it over, guarded closely by Morton. Lillian Freeman has it, gives it back to her sister, Charlie Freeman. No good. Rule goes up and then draws a foul in backcourt from Lillian Freeman, I think.
Yeah, her second. Team third of the quarter, so still 2 more fouls before the bonus, but we've only played 2 minutes.
Yeah. Scarlett in rear court, a lot of hands on her. This gets it to Rule. Rule in the open court, gets it to Darnell. Darnell from the 3 ball from the corner, no good. Kicks high, arcing off of it, and it comes to Scott.
That time, mistiming the jump a little bit. That ball hung up there for a while.
Yeah, I thought Everett was going to have it, but the ball didn't come to her.
And there's a 3. I believe that's a chart or a
was
chart. No, it's Lillian Freeman. This time, So she knocks the corner three down and cuts the lead to 14, 24-10. So Blount jumped out early, but I believe there's a turnover. That's back court.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think they had full possession.
Yeah, but okay.
I don't know if they controlled it.
There's another turnover. Is the ball don't lie right there.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If they deemed that she had possession and control, then it would have been. But
I felt like she had her dribble in the back court, but it's a tough one. It was a bang. Probably not going to matter in this game anyway. As Charlize turns it over.
She's back in.
Stolen by Stewart. Stewart gives it over to Scott. Scott fires up a three ball. No good. Rebound touched last by West. It'll be William Blount. So Blount has a little bit sloppy here to open the second quarter. There's another possible turnover.
They touched it.
Nope.
Whoa.
The rear ref around here on the end says nope, he had a better view.
That's our guy, Brooke.
So just, Robbie, I think this kind of started right at the end of the first quarter and then open here. There's just some sloppiness. They look pretty crisp as they jumped out to 12-0, I think. And since then, it's been 12-10. As Freeman with it. Gives over to Josie Smith. Josie Smith fires one up there. No good. Rebound Darnell. Darnell will outrun everybody.
Good.
Lay it off the glass. No good. A little bit hard. Tipped out, though, to Scarlett. Scarlett gets it back to Darnell. Back to Scarlett. Here comes a big three ball for Charlize. No good. This wouldn't go right there. Now we're going to get a jump ball between Morton.
Jump ball.
It'll stay this side.
And one of the West players, so the alternate possession with 4:23 to go goes to William Blount. Oh, nice on the inbounds, and Scarlett catches it and lays it off the glass. Good, easy. As West fell asleep right there.
She won't get an easier two than that in her life.
So Blount back up to 16. As Morton dogging.
Yeah, Morton's doing a really good job of guarding without fouling.
Right. And there's a strip by Rule as she comes by. The help defender gets over to Darnell. Darnell's going to outrun everybody again.
Oh,
Lets
nice
her go
pin.
flying by and hands it off to Morton, who missed the layup. Rebound by Everett. Shot no good. Kicks it back out. To Charlize. Scarlett for the three ball.
Roll Arena Party Zone.
So just like that, William Blount calls timeout.
This timeout's going to be brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports, 865-324-2008. 30-second break.
We're back after the timeout, and West will walk it up, trailing by 19. As nice cut right there by West, but good defense by Darnell. Blocks it. They get it out to Rule in the front court. Rule's going to race, lay it up, lay it in.
Great play.
So Taylor puts William Blount up by 21.
That's really a really well-executed play by West. Savannah's just so athletic.
Yeah. There's a three ball right there by Charlie Freeman, and then a foul over the back of Darnell.
That's an effort foul, but probably don't need to do it. That's our first, team fourth.
That's on Adams.
Yeah, so one more, William Blount will be in the bonus. Morton checking out. Sweat in.
I'd say the biggest difference I've noticed this year, guys, from this West team is the effort level.
Right.
Haven't gotten a whole lot of wins, but they play hard and they play aggressive as there's another foul.
Foul on Scott in the rear court.
It'll be free throws as it's a team fifth. Charlize goes to the line. William Blount so far is 6 out of 8.
Shot no good by Scarlett. She gets her second. 3:04 to go in the half. Have stats with Stan coming up with at the half. Talk about what's left. Big game Friday night here at the Marv as Maryville comes to town. Second toss is good. It puts Blount up 22, 32 to 10. There's a 3 ball by Charlie Freeman. No good. Rebound by Everett.
Her 6th.
Blount gets it up the court. Then we get a wide open 3 ball by Darnell, who drains it.
Bottom. 15 points and a party zone 3 ball by the Roll Arena.
So 35 to 10, William Blount ahead. So much different as they led by 2. The first time these two teams played at West, that was like Robbie said 10 days ago. And a hammer by Everett on the driving Alvarez. That'll send Alvarez to the line for 2. I think that's Everett's first, right, Robbie?
Yes. Bank.
Shot no good by Alvarez.
Freeman checks in.
As I said, we've got 2 games this week. Next week, our 2 games are Tuesday, Thursday. Second toss, short. Rebound by Everett. Senior night will be next Thursday, February 13th. Nice cutting to Everett. Lay it up, lay it in.
Will we be honoring the 4 from Eagleton? Just a joke.
As there's in front court is West. Ball's just stolen away by Everett. Gives it over to Rule. Rule pushes it up. Darnell picks up her dribble in trouble, gets it to Scarlett. Scarlett gives the high post to Everett at the free throw line. Good shot fake, drive, lay it off the glass. Good. Adios.
Early adios brought to you by the Lawn Butler of Knoxville.
39-10 your score.
Back-to-back buckets for Allie. She's got 4 points and 7 rebounds.
Alvarez in the lane, shot no good. Knocked the balls, hits Scarlett right in the face as Alvarez tried to tip it out. West picks it up. Freeman with the 3 ball, no good. Nice box out by Sweat. Able to run it down, gives it to Everett. Everett to Rule, nice ball movement. Scarlett up front to Darnell. Darnell 3 ball, no good. Sweat runs it down, touches it last, but pretty good. William Blount got the ball up the court, I don't think, with the dribble.
Yeah, that was nice execution.
Yeah, it just seemed like Darnell couldn't get the ball situated in her hand properly. Off a little bit to the left.
I was reading or watching a TikTok with Jason Williams from the Sacramento Kings and Grizzlies. He said he used to throw the ball where the laces would catch the shooters. They would catch the laces. How do you know how to do that?
Well, he made the big bucks doing it, so there has to be some sort of truth there.
Ball stolen by Rule as we're in the last minute of play here in the first half. Rule's going to go all the way and draw a foul, this time from Josie Smith. So 2 shots coming for Taylor. The junior.
Was it? Freeman.
Oh, Freeman, excuse me.
Yeah. I thought it was 3-0. He did say 3, so that's just her first. Taylor with her 7th point.
We may see mercy rules second half, guys.
Don't they both have to agree to it?
Well, not till, fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, yeah. Yeah, they would have to agree to it before the fourth quarter, but I'm thinking it's 31
Yeah,
right
they're definitely going to see it.
41-10 is high stepping was Alvarez. Picks her dribble up.
It looked like an and one mixtape.
Yeah. Alvarez gets it. Dribbles a lot, spins.
She's shooting this.
35 seconds to go. Little push off, then gets it back out to Scott. Rule tips it out of bounds at 26.4. Will stay here. So Maryville comes to the Marv on Friday night, guys. And what I think,
The girls in that game at Maryville had a 3-ball in the air with
Yep.
a couple seconds to go to win that game. Tells you, Friday night, William Blount should have a chance on their home court.
as looks like Josie Smith gets fouled with 21.6.
By Taylor.
So 2 shots. She was in active shooting, even though that's William Blunt's only 3rd. And I'm going to say, I think Maryville boys shot no good. Are a little bit of a disappointment
The
this
most
year. thus far.
underachieving team so far. But it's a tournament
Yeah,
sport.
exactly.
They can flip the script at any time.
Well, and they kind of did last year. You know, they got hot and went all the way to the state tournament last year. So, second toss goes in.
Izzy Kids checked in tonight.
So I think West, that was a 17-0 run, guys, by William Blount. Yes, it was 24-10. It went to 41 to now 11. This kid's got to pick it up. You can't.
No, she can let her touch it first.
That was smart.
Well,
Very
yeah.
smart by Kid.
As
About got a 3 out of it. It would have been backcourt because nobody touched it. If she would have touched it, it would have stopped the clock and they would have had possession.
I understand that, but they pick it up and score. It's still a free ball.
I think she was kind of protecting that.
Well, the quarter comes to a close. It's 41 to 11 as
Mr. Davis and the West coach are.
He's asking to get a technical before they walk into the locker room.
you're down 30.
That's what he's telling him, I believe. But that's irrelevant. The rules of basketball. William Blount touched that ball first.
Yeah.
It should have been a backcourt. But I
But he could have said, he may be saying that she was, I don't know. So, regardless,
the dance team's already on the court and they're still talking.
it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. We've already adiosed West. William Blount's going to win the game. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back with Stats with Stan. You can enjoy the dance team. Halftime report brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Be sure and give Nate a call for any of your roofing needs. Free quote, free estimate, 865-323-5933. And we'll move straight into Stats with Stan. Of course, that's brought to you by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. 865-983-1633. Robbie, you have the first half scoring for us.
Yes, I do, Stan. Thank you for that. Sponsorship from Gene and the crew at Red Tech. William Blount was led by Savannah Darnell with 15 first half points. Next in line with 9 points was Charlize Scarlett. Taylor Rule with 8 points. 4 points then came from Allie Everett to go with her 7 first half rebounds. Kate Morton with 3 points to round out the 41 first half points. William Blount from the free throw line. Looks like they were 9 out of 12 from the free throw line in the first half. West, on the other hand, with only 11 first half points. They were led by Charlie Freeman with 5 points. Liliana Freeman had 3. Adelie Adams with 2. That is, and 1 point, from Josie Smith. That's 11 points for the West Lady Rebels. And we'll send it to the video board as they're guessing who is this player? Is that Allie?
I think so. Who's it?
Yes.
It is Allie Everett. Good job, Robbie.
Allie Everett, is that right?
Well, my wife babysit Allie when she was a baby. That is that. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know that.
Luke McCall, that's not right.
It's not Luke McCall.
All right, who is it? Link? Ethan.
Ethan.
1-0. 1-0. All right, who we got here?
It's not Chase Campbell.
That's a girl.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is a girl. Yeah, it's
Allie Anthem? No. It is.
Sarah Yarnell.
No. Who is it? Sarah Yarnell. 1-0. Number 4.
all right. This is that could be Luke McCall.
He says Peyton Custer.
Yeah, Custer, who I was thinking.
Hey, Custer.
It's a teammate of yours. Brayden Bird, I think.
Braden. It's Braden.
Bird, oh.
He's out tonight with the flu.
1-0. Here we go.
Last one for the tiebreaker.
Randy's got a guess. He says
That's Savannah.
Oh, Savannah, yes, Savannah.
Savannah.
Savannah Darnell.
There's your winner. Oh, they got
Tiebreaker.
no tiebreaker.
Split the prize.
They're splitting the prize tonight. We'll take another 2-minute break. Come back with more from the Gov Nation Network and the Voice of Champions AM 1470.
going to?
Back at William Blount High School, Heartland Roofing halftime show, almost ready for second half action as West comes lingering out of the locker room. William Blount's been out for a while, ready to go, so it will be West basketball.
We checked the replay. It was backcourt as a kid touched the ball first.
Okay. So
the coach was right, and I don't know if he got the right explanation that he wanted from Danny Davis.
as he's real late getting back out.
Well, and I don't know how he could have seen it from all the way on that side of the floor. That's a quick shot by West, no good.
Rebound by William
But
Blount.
still, I guess he.
And then Morton,
She landed on the ball, might have lost her wind.
as she was tied up, and then the girl just tried to rip the ball out. And of course, Kate,
She's not a very
big person.
Yeah.
She's fine, though. She pops up, so alternate possession goes back to William Blount.
Oh, you can tell she's a tough one. She is holding her left elbow, though.
Three ball, I thought was coming from Darnell, as Allie just got shoved in the back. As number 11 is checked in, Williams.
As Charlize hits the Murphy Bobcat 3-ball. At the conclusion of tonight's, we'll have a Murphy Bobcat player of the game. We'll get her up here for an interview with assistant coach Jordan Conley.
Jemiah Williams shot no good. She didn't play in the first half and handled the basketball right there.
She might have been on a half suspension.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know.
Get that out of here.
We don't have targeting in basketball, so she didn't have to sit out the first half.
Savannah can't do anything but smile. She's been fouled 4 times in this quarter already.
They're playing hard.
Lillian Freeman, I think, Robbie, got that foul. Is that right?
Yeah, her second. No, I think it was Charlie.
Okay, Charlie Freeman.
Yeah, it's her second. Team first of the quarter. And Charlie Scarlett with that 3-ball goes to double figures.
There's another 3-ball. No good. Rebound. This time long rebound goes to Charlie Freeman. And here comes Williams up for the ball. Gives it over to actually Charlie Freeman. That was not who rebounded it. That was Stewart earlier. Stewart catches it in the lane. Little hook shot. Good.
Her first points of the night.
Ashlyn Stewart. William Blount gets the ball back out to another Charlize 3 short. Williams rebounds this one. Kind of like Williams' play so
I've
far.
noticed Williams is wearing an ankle brace, so
Yeah.
maybe sitting her in the first half, she ended up deciding at halftime she could go.
She rebounds it right there. Is getting fouled.
Gonna be a
Now that
foul.
she gets
All that. Yeah.
as Williams, we'll check her. She's a junior, 5'8" junior.
That one's on Morton.
So this West team doesn't have a lot of seniors. Stewart's a senior that's played, and Scott. That's really the only 2 seniors Lillian Freeman also, so 3 seniors. As William Blount steals it into front court, goes Everett. She gives over to Scarlett, who can't handle it, goes out of bounds. Touched last by William Blount. So 5:54 to go in this bloodbath, 44-13. Boys game coming up next. We'll try to have any girls' scores we can get as well. Ball gets deflected in the back court, picked back up by West, gives it to Stewart. Stewart's going to jack a 3, no good. Rebound by Rule. Rule wants to run with it, gets it over to Everett. Everett's going to fire up a 3-ball. Good.
Wow, that looked good.
So
Murphy Bobcat 3-ball.
47-13 with 5:26 to go here in the third.
Lady Gov's letting it rain. Beautiful day.
Williams in the post area. Gets it up off the glass a little bit too hard. Comes back to Rule for the rebound. Rule in open court. Going to go all the way. Nice move. Leaves it short, though. But a great move by Rule. Just didn't finish. And here comes Freeman. She tries to finish. Ball's tipped out of bounds by William Blount. I think Darnell tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay at the West end. West is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them here, Robbie. That brought to you by.
Let me get to that page. It's going to be brought to you by Tim Tipton, award-winning realtor, Realty Executives, 806-7255.
After the West timeout, they'll have the basketball under their basket. They inbounds it as driving to the basket was Adams, who just got hammered by a couple Lady Governors.
Taylor
gets hit with the foul.
2 on her, 2 on the team.
First free toss, strong. She'll have another. Substitution here for West. Scott is going to check in. She will check in for Williams. Second toss, no good.
And Rule rebounds it, and she gets fouled in the backcourt by Lillian Freeman.
Fouls on Freeman. It's her third.
3 on Lillian. Only the second against the Rebels, who are going to pick up full court. Scarlett breaks the pass easily. It's going to take it all the way lay it off the glass. No good. Rebound by Stewart. Stewart gets it to Freeman. Freeman in front court. Drives. Shot is blocked by Rule. Husband picks it up. Then it's deflected. Morton gets it. And foul going on in the rear court by Stewart. And the West coach is not happy as he wanted a jump.
She got her across the arm before she got the ball.
So he walks to the other end of the bench shaking his head. And there's another deflection of Kidd. And I believe Kidd's going to get hit with the foul this time. As the ball was deflected and they both battled and they said that Kidd pushed, she looked puzzled as to how it's on her.
Williams is going to check back in here. She will check in for Charlie Freeman.
Adams with it. As we approach now, we got a tie up by Rule. Stays alternate possession West. So what was the score? 41-11?
Yes.
So 6-2, your score here in the second half with about 4 minutes gone. Driving to the basket, swatted out of bounds by Taylor Rule.
Out of here.
Rule has 2 or 3 blocked shots tonight. We don't track those, but. Oh, nice inbounds, and Scott gets it wide open. Look, no good. Left it short, rebound, put back up, no good. Williams rebound, put back up again, no good. Tip back out to Stewart.
Could have just grabbed it.
Stewart gives to Williams. Air ball, just a little short. Put back up again, no good. Rebound this time by Morton.
Oh, my goodness.
And a scrum.
Making a Kate Morton sandwich down there.
There was 3 girls laying on top of her.
And I think they called a jump ball, and it'll go to William Blount.
They called it jump ball.
Jump ball.
Alternate.
Oh, my goodness. That's a 47-13 call right there.
1st and 10. I know Dale's screaming it right now.
As pass comes into Rule, and there's a foul.
And they call that one.
They call that one. As Stewart fouls.
2 on Ashlyn Stewart. Team 4th.
3:43 to go, so Blount will be in the bonus
Stout
shortly.
and Sweat check in here for the Lady Govs.
And I believe that's Stout's first action tonight.
Oh, is Izzy Kidd? Oh, my.
She was fouled by Stewart.
Izzy Kidd threw it off the back of Stewart.
free throws for Izzy.
So she threw the O off the back trick. Huh?
Yeah, I don't think Stewart liked it.
No, she did not. Because I looked away down here on the William Blount bench, and then I looked back and I saw Stewart just hammer her from behind. So 3:40 to go. Kidd with 2 shots. First one's no good. Second shot, Kidd. No good. Rebound by Stewart.
She make the first.
Nope. Scott just throws it into the middle. Fortunately for West, it was touched last by William Blount. Out of bounds. Scott had no idea, I think, where that pass was going. But she got bailed out. Pass comes into Stewart. Stewart's going to give to Scott. It's going to fire a 3-ball up and good. Paisley Scott. Here comes Rule. Rule lays it up. She went all the way, does not get the roll, but draws a foul. So we'll see.
That's on
Lillian Freeman. Her fourth?
Her sister, nope, never mind. Her sister was going to come in. It's not now as Rule knocks down the first free toss.
William Blount has tripled up the West Lady Rebels, 48-16. Good. 49-16. Williams will bring it up for West. Scott, who just fired up a 3-ball, gives to Williams. Williams going to fire up a 3-ball. High arching. Off the rim, out of bounds. Touched last by West. So 2:59 to go. In comes Charlie Freeman again. Taking out Lillian Freeman.
As does Josie Smith.
Taking out Williams.
Oh.
Husband's 3-ball is blocked. Goes out of bounds, touched last by her. So who was that went flying by? Was that
I
Freeman?
believe it was Charlie Freeman.
Yeah.
She came screaming out of the backcourt.
Just as Husband had got it cocked and ready to fly, had just left her hand, came right back to her, then it went out of bounds. As Stout gets a steal, gives it over to Kidd. Kidd pushes it up, crosses over, and gets fouled going up from, we'll see who the foul's on.
I believe it's going to be on Freeman.
Charlie Freeman.
That's her fourth.
Her fourth. So with 2:35 to go,
Yeah.
2 shots coming here for Kidd. That one battles around, back of the rim, front of the rim, side of the rim, and off. Yarnell checks in for William Blount for her first action. So second toss, no good. This one's off the back of the rim. But Stout skies to get the rebound, throws it over to Kidd, who loses it out of bounds. Turnover. $2:30 to go. This third period. West wants a full timeout. We'll take one with them, Robbie.
Yep,
this timeout will be brought to you by
Honor Burger, the home of the 2 for $9 hot dogs at the corner of 411. I'm sorry, Foothills Mall Drive and 411 Highway.
Ball comes in after the timeout, and then a foul called on Kidd. As William Blount is not in the, or West is not in the bonus yet. That's the fourth. So the next one will put, so if Blount fouls here in the last 2:22. Stewart in rear court. Adams is going to drive, lay it up. No good. Draws a foul. 2 shots coming here.
She was 0 for 2 earlier. This one on Cassie Sweat.
That's her second, team's fifth.
So Alvarez is going to check back in for Caroline Smith on the west side. Second toss good. So Adams knocks both of those down. And William Blount, who was up 41-11, has outscored this West team 8-7 here in the third quarter with 2 minutes to go. Sweat gets it to Yarnell. Yarnell ball is deflected.
It's got to be a bounce pass.
Kidd ends up with it. She lobs it underneath to Stout. Stout gives it to Yarnell. Yarnell lays it up and in. Yeah.
To Yarnell.
Good interior passing.
Exactly. 51-18 with a buck 45 to go.
Passing up a good shot for a great shot.
That's a
Stewart.
double dribble.
Double dribbled. They didn't call it. Alvarez with it. Alvarez dribbles around. One-handed pass in the corner to Freeman. Freeman 3-ball, no good. Rebound, though, by Smith. She gives over to Stewart. Stewart, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Yarnell. William Blount wants to run. Yarnell needs to give it up. Does to Kidd in front court. She gives it over to Fultz. Fultz drives, lay it up. Got fouled, didn't get called. Yarnell rebounds, lays it in. So Sarah Yarnell, sophomore.
More on Stewart. Natalie Etherton will check in for her first action.
And right now,
If it ended,
we still got a minute left in the third quarter. We would go into mercy rule to start the fourth. But a lot can happen in this last minute. Checking in is Whiteside again. And Caroline Smith for the Lady Rebels. Yarnell. Shot short. Tapped out by Stout, but to West. Smith almost loses it. Gives it over to Alvarez. Alvarez is going to drive. Cut off by Etherton, and then a foul called on Etherton. No. Yarnell. I believe that'll be 1-1. Or 2 shots, I mean. Not 1-1. We don't have 1-1.
Alvarez 0 for 2 tonight. She'll go back to the line.
No good.
Hits the rim twice. Does not fall.
Second toss. No good. Rebound, Yarnell. They get the ball up. Does Kidd. Penetrates down, gives it to Fultz. Fultz is going to drive the baseline back out. Gives to Yarnell. Yarnell going to penetrate. Looks for help, gets it to Kidd. Kidd shot fake, drives the middle. Wild shot up, didn't get a foul called there. Yarnell slides in there and gets the rebound. Atherton on the floor. Alvarez comes out there with it. Here comes West. Stout tries to run her down. And
out of bounds.
Yeah, the girl went out of bounds and back in. That's a turnover on Wanamaker. So Caroline Wanamaker with 17.1 to go here in the third. In rear court is Fultz. She almost turns it over. She was double teamed. I will say this about West, guys. They do, as you said earlier, they do play hard, I feel like. They get after it. Their skill levels probably not there, but
Well, and that's the biggest difference from this year to last that I've noticed, guys, is the quarter comes to an end.
yep. So at the end of 3, 53-18 your score. Take another 1-minute break. We'll be back on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. Fourth quarter action here at the Marv. William Blount leads, firmly control. As West gets it to start the quarter, 3 ball is short.
And Stan, it will be mercy rule.
It will be mercy rule. He went 35.
Yeah, it'll only stop when the free throw catches the ball on the free throw or called timeouts.
Unless it goes back under, right?
No.
Oh.
Nope, never stops.
That's crazy. Shot no good by Fultz. Rebound out of bounds off of William Blount.
Now, in football, it does go back. It stops once you get back under the 30. But in basketball, with 1 quarter to go, not very many times you're going to see a comeback at 35 points.
Well, you're not going to see many football in 30 either, but unless it's just a classic meltdown. But anyway, regardless, Farragut leads Maryville girls 38-25 at the end of 3 over there. There's a tie. William Blount will get it.
But in football, that's only, 5 possessions. Basketball, it's
Well, yeah.
13,
But a possession can be 10 minutes.
in football, yeah.
As Kidd gets it in the front
Nice
court.
pass.
Etherton fires up a 3 ball from the corner, short. And rebound by West. And a foul by Stout. So, Robbie, it looks like Farragut is going to go to 7-1 to keep pace with Bearden. And they're headed for that showdown, I think, Friday night at Farragut. That could decide the number 1.
30-second timeout right here, going to be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers. Give them a call, 977-6853. We'll talk a little bit about boys also.
So they could either split the regular season. It's both with a loss. Seeding, I'm not sure. Go back to numbers. I don't know who's got the higher number there. Bearden may have that already clinched, because Bearden does still have a game with William Blount left. And, of course, that one, they're 8-0 in district play. But regardless, they're going to get the 2 byes, Robbie.
Yeah, those teams are into the region.
And so Maryville probably going to lose tonight to drop to 4-4. They've got William Blount left, and I think West.
So Maryville should be
get the 3 seed. And important for them because they get like a bye because they get this West team.
Again.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the 3 is into the region.
Right.
So 1, 2, and 3, in our opinion, goes to the region.
So it's going to come down to last year, William Blount and Hardin Valley in a 4-5 game. William Blount defeated Hardin Valley over at Maryville High School. As off the glass, Adams for 2. So Robbie and Carter, that extended William Blount's season for 2 more games. They played actually 3 more games because they played Bearden in the semifinals, lost that game, played Maryville in the consolation, lost that game, and then that forced them to go to Oak Ridge on a Friday night in March, I think early March or maybe late February in the first round of the region, and we lost that game as well. So But it'll all come down to that,
Yep.
that game to see where William Blount will be.
Yeah, as we were talking off air, the win here would be big, but it doesn't really change. It doesn't
No.
change seeding. So really just changes what jersey color we wear and which side of the scoreboard we're on.
As Fultz has it in front court. The ball's off of Kidd. Ooh.
Oh.
There was nobody. There's
No,
nobody
there was
around.
no West Lady Rebel.
Yeah, it had to be either.
The Kidd even, did you even see her?
Yeah, she's like, oh,
She
okay.
thought that they turned it over and was going the other way, and then she come back. Etherton gets it. Ball dribbles off her foot.
That's back.
It's back court, not called. Tie up.
Why is no
West.
argument? Why do you not argue about this one?
This clock runs with 4:35 to go. So
Cassie Sweat's going to check in for somebody. Izzy.
for Kidd. And guys over on the boys' side of it, Bearden is 7-1. Robbie, I kind of feel like this West team's the surprise team, although they have good players. The Martin kid coming back. And
Yeah, they returned most of their team
Yeah.
from last year. They do have one player that's out with an injury.
a blocking foul called
That's
on
5.
Stewart, and coach from West is not happy.
Disqualified from the contest. Stewart will finish with 2 points.
Should get. No, we're not in shooting free throws, so.
Yeah, just the first foul.
As West, Robbie 5-2, Maryville 4-3. As we talked about, disappointment for them as they lost to Bearden twice. They have a loss to West as well. They do play West again. As Yarnell gets it up, shot no good, rebound on the backside by Freeman.
Yeah, that game Friday night, Maryville had Bearden at
Good
home.
take.
I think there could have been a chance for a 3-way tie had Maryville won, and now Maryville drops back. Who scored that?
3.
Number 3, Freeman again.
Yeah. As
Give her 9 points on the night.
number
Yeah,
1, actually, they
that's what
say,
I
yeah.
was-
Adams, give her 6. I'm sorry, 8.
And a walk called. So another turnover, 2:53 to go, 53-24 your score. And we'll have a post-game show. We'll try to hear from one of our lady governors
Oh, Josh.
as well as Coach Conley. West, make sure they're going to use all their timeouts here. We'll take a
Yearwood Motorsports, 324-2008. Give them a call. We'll take a 30-second break.
.22 to go here. Back court as West finally gets it across. Ball's deflected by Yarnell on the floor. Picked back up by West. As Adams with a 3-ball.
She's got double digits, 10 points.
And almost turnover, ball goes out of bounds. 2 minutes to go, 53-27. So our girls have been outscored in the second half, 16-12.
This quarter, it's 10-0.
Wow. As Fultz gets fouled.
Wait, that was a 3?
Yes, Adams hit a 3. Number 2, Lillian Freeman just fouled out. As I look down the corner,
Okay,
see the
got it.
West Rebels coming out of the tunnel, Robbie. Their blue uniforms look like they're ready to go. Ball comes into Fultz. Fultz fouled again, this time by Wanamaker. So 1:09 to go. This team is so aggressive. Not many fouls called, Robbie. They could theoretically run the clock out here in the backcourt.
Yeah.
To get it to Sweat. Sweat gets it up to Etherton. Natalie's going to penetrate, drive. Gets it to
Nice hustle.
Fultz in the corner. Yarnell sets a good screen for Sweat. 45 seconds to go. Sweat penetrates in.
Oh, man.
In and out. Yarnell with the rebound and gets fouled going up.
That was
She'll
a nice.
shoot two.
That was a nice little pull up, looking like Jordan Gainey.
So should the clock stop right here, Robbie, for a free throw?
Yeah, when she touches it.
Oh.
Whenever she touches the ball, the clock will stop. As Jimmy is an expert,
He's going to let it run as long as he can.
he knows the rule. One thing about Jimmy, he studies the clock rule book. He's in the Hall of Fame.
13.9 to go. Under the tutelage of Larry Hunt, right? On that was Jimmy. 13.9 to go. First shot no good by Yarnell. Second toss.
Good.
Got a roll.
And that's the first point of the quarter. The only point will be scored.
54-27 your score. And in the front court, ball's blocked by Fultz. Fultz gets the rebound or pulls it down. Going to run the clock out. 3, 2, 1. No foul called. This game comes to an end, and William Blount beats West 54-27. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back with Stats with Stan and talk about the boys' game and an interview here on GovNation Network and Voice of Champions. Heartland Roofing postgame show where the William Blount Lady Governors defeat West 54-27, your final score, in a much-needed win. I think that's win number 5 on the year for the Lady Governors. And West still looking to win their first contest. Robbie, we'll go with you with Stats with Stan, and we have our interview here with Kate Morton.
All right, yeah, we'll go right into that after this. Tonight, Lady Govs led by senior Savannah Darnell with 15, all of those in the first half, as she didn't play very much in the second half as this game was out of control. Charlie Scarlett then added 12. Next up was Allie Everett with 7 points and 8 rebounds. 5 points came from Sarah Yarnell, 3 points from Kate Morton. That rounds out the 54 points for the Lady Govs, who win this game. West had 27. They were led by Adelie Adams with 11. 7 points for Charlie Freeman. 3 points for Lillianne Freeman. 3 for Scott. 2 for Stewart. And 1 for Josie Smith. That rounds out your final score was 54-27. Thanks for Stats with Stan, brought to you by Red Tech. Now we'll move into our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. As always, Murphy Bobcat wants to reward our player of the game who shows the extra effort, showing the difference between a good player and a great player. And tonight, that's Kate Morton.
So, Kate, if you'll get this, Brad, if you can get this on camera over there.
Thank you.
If you'll hold that up for us so we can see right there. Thank you. Congratulations on a nice win tonight.
Thank you.
So,
and also, here's the 2 party packs from the skating roll arena.
Thank you.
So talk a little bit about tonight's effort. You guys came out, hit a couple 3 balls early on, and really jumped on them early, and the game was pretty much over in the first quarter.
Yeah. Tonight we knew we had to come out with intense defense and not let them stick with us like last time.
Right. I think you all shot 2 for 28 at West. I think you hit 2 for 2 to start. 2 for 2 to start from 3. So that was no doubt right there as you guys was able to do that.
Okay, talk about since Coach Roddy's moved you into the starting lineup, about middle of the season. Talk about the role that you're playing on this team as a freshman.
Yeah, it's been great with the support from everybody else, giving me confidence to go out there as a freshman and start and just do what I do.
I see you do a little bit of everything. Tonight you knocked down the open 3 early. You made a great pass, made the defense commit to you, gave your teammate an open 3. But it's the scrappiness. Like right there, you got tackled by 3 girls. Right there, they're getting after you. That's what I like that you bring to the table. Talk about that part of your game.
I just know I have to come out aggressive and try my hardest no matter if my shots are not falling or anything. That's what I can control, my defense and my aggressiveness.
Absolutely. Great attitude. Stan?
Talk about, got a big one Friday night. It was Maryville comes in here. It doesn't matter what anybody's record is when Maryville, William Blount Maryville, William Blount Heritage, all those teams play. Nothing really matters. So talk about the team's mentality as Maryville comes over here, because you guys had a chance over there. I think they had a 3 ball in the air to win it. You were down 2 and didn't hit it. But talk about that.
Yeah, we just gotta be focused and practice and ready to come out for them. It's Maryville, so everyone's gonna underestimate us, but we can do it.
All right.
Well, congratulations tonight. Congratulations on the win. Thank you for coming up, and go Lady Govs.
Yeah.
That's freshman
We'll
Kate
get
Morton.
Coach Conley to come in here.
That's freshman Kate Morton, Murphy Bobcat player of the game. And she'll hand it off to Coach Conley as Coach Conley gets the headset ready. Coach Conley, 2 for 28 or so last time against them tonight. Much better shooting performance for your Lady Govs.
I think you hit 2 threes in the first 2 minutes of the game, so you equaled how many threes you hit the first time.
That was immediately the difference from the tip-off. Because when you score, you play better defense. When you play better defense, you find ways to score. They complement each other a lot. So it helps the beginning of the game that they were falling, and that let us get off to a much more desirable start than last time.
So we talked about, obviously pick up a district win tonight and a big game Friday night. And you guys played Maryville really tight over there. Had a chance to win it at the end, and after being down, kind of battled back. And so talk about Maryville. I told Kate, I said, really, records don't matter when you play Maryville. I mean, William Blount and Maryville play, and because that's a big rivalry game. So talk about that game this Friday night.
Yeah, like you said, it's a tight game at the end. We let them get a little bit too far ahead. It should have been a much closer game the entire game. And then I feel like we could have maybe taken the lead or extended it a little bit at the end. So we're going to try our best this Friday. Like you said, record doesn't matter because you're playing against a rival. And it's still a district game, so we want to get any wins we can go into postseason with just for momentum. And I know our girls want to win it really bad. So we're going to be focused on, all the pros from last game against them. We're looking at ourselves in film a lot right now, seeing what we're doing really good and seeing things that we can improve on. So.
Let's talk a little bit about Kate Morton, the freshman you guys have implemented into the starting lineup, middle of the season and on. What does she bring to this team for you?
We felt the need as a staff to have her on the floor to start the game with the grit and the intensity we need on the defensive side that me and Coach Roddy are trying to get these girls to buy into. And we feel like it's been a great switch. We know she can score too, and that comes, and that she hits shots. That's a bonus. But realistically, how hard she plays, and she's very coachable, and she'll do anything we ask her to do. That's really honestly what she brings to the table the most out of her skills. But she's good. She can play, and she'll keep growing. I hope. She'll grow into her spot too, and it's going to be great to have her the next 3 years.
Coach, talk about going into the tournament here. One last question is, as you go into the tournament, basketball is a tournament sport. So you kind of race everything you do, for the first part of the season. Looking at the standings here, you guys are about in the same position as this team was last year.
Yep.
Play that 4 or 5 game probably. Barring anything crazy, you're probably going to face Hardin Valley, who you've played pretty close 2 times. And and last year, William Blount lost to them twice and then beat them in the first round and, was able to extend their season.
You're right. And I keep telling Coach Roddy, too, like the last 2 years being on the boys' staff, we've done both sides of it. We've been the 1 seed and win it, and we've been the 5 seed and win it. So there's no lacking of confidence from our coaching staff. I promise you that we believe in our girls. We believe we can compete with any girls in our district. It's all about, like you said, are you going to win? Are you going to step up when it matters? Because you can take 30 wins into this weekend, or you can take 4 or 5 and have the same outcome and successful postseason. So that's all we're telling our girls, to make sure they know that realistically the season starts, right? I mean, that's the actual season that people remember forever is the season that is about to start. So we're going to do everything we can to get a win. Whoever we play first round and do what we can to win that second round. Would love to host a region game and do things that a lot of people didn't think we would. So,
well, it's certainly, and of course, you got 3 regular season games left that you can still work on things as well. And the good thing is they're all here at William Blount. No more road trips until the district tournament.
This is where that schedule flip with Bearden.
Yeah,
it makes us enjoy it right now at the end of the season. So I'm glad we did it.
Well, appreciate you coming up. Congratulations. Enjoy this one tonight and get them ready for Maryville Friday night.
All right. Thank you.
We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back in just a second, okay?
All right, welcome back to the Heartland Roofing pregame show here from Bill Wallace Court, the home of William Blount High School and the Governors as they're about to take on district foe in the West Rebels. West, very good team. As Stan mentioned, the district standings, they're sitting at the top, trying to hold serve there as they have a team that they lost their coach, but they returned just about every starter. Maybe one or two they lost as they got a new head coach. It's Tommy Eggleston.
Yeah.
Assistant coach Rod Waller.
Who used to be an official.
Yep. So that is. Now we're set for the Lon Butler of Knoxville starting lineups. It'll be number 3, Jalen Hill. Number 1, Jalen Hill. Number 3, Maurice Clark. Number 13, Devin Martin. Of course, you know that kid, 6'7". Got a lot of D1 looks right now as he's turned it on. Mr. Basketball nominee. Number 23, Kevin Jack, a senior. And number 22, Robert Schuler. West will be in their Navy uniforms with red lettering. Now your starting lineups for Kevin Windows, William Blount Governors.
William Blount Governors. At guard, a 6-foot junior.
6-foot junior. Number 2, Lucas Myers.
At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 4.
Sophomore, number 4, Jackson Freeman.
At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 11,
Jackson Dabrowski.
At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 21, Jake Farmer.
Jake Farmer, also a junior, wearing number 21.
Senior, number 32, Cole.
And Cole Hendrickson rounds out the starting lineup for William Blount, who will be in their home white uniforms with blue numbers.
Robbie, I do have a final from Maryville. Maryville holds on to beat, Farragut holds on to beat Maryville 53-48.
53-48.
So Maryville Farragut moves to 7-1. Maryville drops to 4-4 in district play.
Tonight's tip-off will be brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. West will be moving right to left on your dial. Or on your screen here as they get the opening tip and pull up 3-ball in and out. No good, tipped around, rebound Devin Martin. He'll put it in.
And one.
An undercut by Dabrowski. So Martin at 6'7" is going to have a big size advantage. And Jackson Dabrowski, who's been all sorts of foul trouble this season, right off the bat gets I can't believe, just bad luck.
Well, he just fell down. He fell down and no.
Martin misses the free throw. Dabrowski boards it. So 2-0 West. William Blount was just down a few points to this team in that game at West. So it's a team that they feel they can compete with. It's been the second halves and the third quarters in particular for William Blount that's done damage for them this year. Dabrowski with it against the man-to-man defense. Devin Martin's got him out by the logo. He'll spin. He'll kick it out to Jackson Freeman. Jack has it. Spins. He turns it over.
Got fouled.
Schuler stole it.
He got hooked by 22. Bad.
And a travel on Schuler. I don't know about that call. He had possession.
Well, that just makes up for the hook. His arm, he grabbed his arm and swung him around.
Yeah.
So.
But that's one of those things that you'll see the weight room will do wonders for Jack Freeman because he gets pushed around quite a bit. I think this summer you'll see him put on some pounds as he dribbles it off his foot for a turnover. Here comes Hill. Corner 3 again. Good. 5-0. As this time it was Garrett Birch for 3.
30-second timeout by William Blount.
As I mentioned, the timeout's going to be brought to you by Bonnerberger, home of the 2 for $9 at the corner of 411 and Foothills Mall Drive. I saw Clark here wrote down as a starter, but Clark's the one that's injured. Maurice Clark is out.
Oh, okay.
So it's Garrett Birch, number 4, who's starting in his place. And he hits the 3 to make it 5-0 in favor of the Rebels. Kevin Jack's a 4-year starter. as he gave us fits as a freshman, and there he is finally a senior. Seems like he's been there forever.
Yeah. And he's a big body in that lane.
Dabrowski picks up his dribble. Will find Farmer. And he dribbles it off his foot. Backcourt violation. So 2 turnovers and no shots.
Robbie had a score, SEC score. Ole Miss leads Kentucky 33-21 with about 5 minutes to go in the first period. So,
Yeah,
that one is in Oxford.
Yeah. They were favored by, I think, 5 or so. So, no, not a big shocker, but just the namesake.
So Vanderbilt leads Florida with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, the first half by 1.
Over the back foul on Jack. His first. And West will pick up 84 feet away. Lob it in to Dabrowski. He can't get a shot up. We'll kick it out. There's a steal by Devin Martin. It'll be a dunk. It's 7-0. And a holding foul on Birch.
His first, team second. So still on shooting right here. Robbie, where'd the guy go that used to coach them that had spent some time at UP?
Or the Tennessee assistant.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
He may
did a pretty good job there.
He may try to find his way back into some college.
Just, they don't retain them over there at Knox West, do they? Like over here, we've had Wendell now for a decade and a half, it seems.
You remember the old coach, Lindsay, used to be over there?
Became the athletic director? Yeah.
I see him a lot.
Was it
Chris Lindsay, yeah.
Chris Lindsay.
I see him a lot at the UT basketball games a lot. We always have some. Of course, he's retired now and enjoying life.
Jack into the paint against Jack. Lay it up. Missed it. Rebound Martin.
I think that's the first shot William Blount has put up tonight.
Here's a Hill 3. No, he penetrates instead. Lays it up. Shot no good, but Kevin Jack rebounded. Got his shot blocked by Cole. Freeman has it. I think it's going to be a tie-up possession to the William Blount Governors.
Good hustle by Freeman to get on the floor right there. That's Hendrick's son, I should say. Nice block. Actually, it's alternate possession. They say West.
No, it's William Blount ball.
Yeah, because West was trying to throw it in there.
But yeah, that's a nice block for Cole. 5.5 to play. William Blount 0 for 1 from the floor. West has a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. Hendrickson out by the logo to Freeman. He'll attack, lay it up. No good, but he's fouled on the crossing by, I believe it's going to be
20, they say.
Keith. Yep.
Jack Keith. His first, team's third already.
Condolences to the Keith family as his half-brother passed away a couple weeks ago in Nashville. Tragically, really. Don't know all the details, but he was a William Blount graduate, 29 years old, Tyler Keith. And his half-brother is Jack, the linebacker, star linebacker for the football team. So send the condolences to the Keith family.
Second toss, good by Freeman, so Blount gets on the scoreboard with a pair of free throws.
Jack Keith has it now up the hill. Inside pass, lay it up and in. That's too easy as Wilson will get a layup. Malik Wilson checked in. 9-2. Lob it into Jack. He'll get it ahead to Farmer. Farmer will get kicked in the back of the head. No call. He might have a concussion, though. But he does get an assist. Will decline the penalty and take the 3 by Ethan Black. First quarter 3 balls will be brought to you by the Blount Partnership. Devin Martin posted up 2 ticky-tack fouls against Dabrowski as he had 2 hands in the back. Yeah. One hand, that's a good point, Richard. Guy gets kicked in the back of the head for us, and we get a 2-hand touch foul on the other end. Wilson has it around the horn. They go. Now they go inside to Devin Martin. He'll get a layup.
And one. As Hendrickson got him.
He's going to be a problem all night, guys. Nobody on William Blount's roster can guard him.
Nope.
There's a lot of rosters can't guard him,
No.
though. He is a elite player
Ooh,
here.
look at this guy, Seth Breeding, checking in for his first time we've seen him on the Gov Nation. Not sure if he played Friday night against Hardin Valley. But it's good to see him back as he's had a knee injury. Has missed most of the season. He definitely missed his shooting touch from the outside and being one of the lone players that had some experience off of the last year's team. Free throw good, 3-point play for Devin Martin. Black has it back to Breeding. Breeding will get it to Black. They'll run a two-man game to get it across, and they will. In the corner, Cole has it. He'll attack Jack. Kick it over to Lucas Myers for three. Short. Backside board. Going to be a pushing. No, they're going to say out of bounds just off West. I thought they might have had a push.
How's that out of bounds?
I think you didn't want to call the foul.
Okay.
12-5 is your score with 4:08 to play in the first quarter. Myers again catching fire.
Wow.
Too strong. Good. Right on line, just too strong. Get Jack Keith on the board for the Rebels. He gets it in to Kevin Jack, but it's deflected out of bounds by Cole Hendrickson. Dupree is checked in, number 24, also for West. Give Devin Martin his first breather. Dupree has it. Up top he goes to Keith. Keith dribble handoff to Schuler. Schuler, a little 8-foot pull up. No good, but Freeman hits him from the back.
Jack's first foul. Team's fourth already for William Blount here about 4 minutes in. 2 shots coming, though, this time as Schuler was inactive shooting. First toss is too firm off the back of the rim. So the Rebels are 1 of 3 from the stripe thus far early on. Second toss, good.
He can throw it to Cole at midcourt. There he goes. Breeding. Beats it with a dribble. Up top. A reset with Freeman, left side extended.
A lot of contact.
He'll lay it up. Shot blocked from behind and a rebound. Dupree. Here comes Keith. Pull up, air ball. There's a steal by Wilson. He'll throw it and save it to Schuler. Schuler shot up and in.
Probably could have got a foul.
Yeah, it looked like Black fouled him. And press all the way. Somebody needs to find the middle. Could have been a double dribble there. I don't know. Got to get it across. 3:03. Ethan will not before he's fouled by Schuler. So bonus rest of the way for both teams as it's 4 fouls to 4 fouls.
That was Schuler's first.
Martin and Hill will check back in. Wilson and Schuler out.
So, Robbie, I think this West Maryville game, coming up next week.
There's another foul. That one's going to be Hill.
Should be 2 shots.
Free throws. And they're sending the sub in.
Custer checks in for William Blount.
They're going to call Breeding to come back in because he can't come in. Custer will have to wait. Robbie, I think that Maryville West game next week may decide second place and get that second bye.
Ooh. And
Freeman
West
knocks down
got
the
them the first time by 18.
And this game is at West.
Yeah.
We got first game was at Maryville Jim Campbell Gymnasium.
I saw the setup for Diamond Clear Media last week, and I don't even describe what it looked like. I don't know if I showed y'all the picture as Keith hits a 3.
I watched part of that Hardin Valley game on Diamond Clear the Friday night.
You did?
Yeah.
You didn't notice anything with the band in front of the camera? I'm sorry, Bearden and Maryville last Friday.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Bearden at Maryville last Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what that situation is. That's not good.
No. It's even worse than what you can imagine as Hill gets another layup.
Were they in the stands?
They were in the corner where we were, but I'm going to show you what they did to him. Number foul on Keith, his second, and Freeman will get more free throws. It's at Maryville. There's the broadcast from Bearden the other night.
Oh, goodness.
You can't see the floor. They got a pet band in between them.
Yeah.
You got people walking in front of the camera the whole time, and you're trying to broadcast a game.
Freeman knocks down the first. That's terrible.
It's pitiful what they got going on over there at Maryville.
5 free throws, 5 for 5. Jack Freeman is the line. William Blount down 20-8.
Keeping us they're in striking distance are the fouls.
Freeman good. So he's got 6 first quarter points all from the stripe.
Randy Reed checks in. 2 minutes to play. 11-point early lead for the Rebels. Kevin Jack has it. He's going to try to push in. He doesn't. He finds Martin for another dunk.
Very graceful slam.
9 points for Marvin.
He took it easy on Mr. Cup's rims, didn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't really have to get up to
Not
hit
much.
him, that's for sure.
At 6'7". Black has it. He'll attack Hill. Kick it to corner. Farmer 3. No.
Rattles in and out.
Randy Reed almost tipped that in.
On Jack.
That'd have been nice.
Martin.
Inside to Jack. Outside they go to Dupree. Didn't shoot it. Now reposting up is Kevin Jack. He's doubled. He'll find another cutter. Hill. As William Blount's double teaming Kevin Jack when he touches it. I'm just going to, is Kevin Jack scored? We know he's elite, but I would make him score a couple before I double him.
He is not.
Cole has it up top, trailing by 15 are the Govs with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Black has it, looks to Freeman, right side. In the corner, Randy Reed pump fakes the 3, attacks the 10, lay it up, lay it off.
Man.
Back-to-back shots, it just couldn't go. Here comes Kevin Jack with it. Illegal screen not called on the dribble handoff, and Hill gets a layup. Here go the Rebels. On track for 100 now. Farmer has it up to Reed. Reed will get it to Black. Martin ain't even guarding Black at the elbow.
Turn around and shoot it. Now you can.
Now he finds Freeman. Freeman dribbles it off his foot, stolen away. Here comes Devin Martin, I'm sorry, for his third dunk of the first quarter. And it's 28. Is it 28 or 27?
28.
20.
I think it's 28. Randy Reed hits the floor.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 28.
And here's Hendrickson's shot blocked. And West has got a run out for Hill. 5 seconds, and he lays it in. This thing's getting out of hand. 30-9. Shot from three-quarter court for Jack Freeman. No good. Your score end of 1. It's West 30. William Blount 9 will take a 60-second break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we're back here with a big lead for the Rebels. Inside pass is scored, and it's 32-9. As Devin Martin now staying with 13 first quarter and 10 seconds of play.
Including 3 dunks.
Dabrowski back in with 2 fouls. Will attack. Looks left side. Seth Breeding shot up. Bottom. Seth Breeding, welcome back. Welcome back. It's a party arena. Roll Arena Party Zone 3 ball. Devin Martin kicks it to the corner. Schuler left-hand 3 to match is good. 35-12. We're just starting the second quarter, and West put up 30 if you're just now joining us in the first. Right side, Farmer. Guarded by Fofana. Inside pass shot blocked by Martin. He'll bring it down himself. Looks left side. Extra pass to Schuler. 3, good. Shooting practice. Nobody within 6 feet of him. That's poor transition defense. Here comes Dabrowski. Step back 3 for him. Good. Put it in your grill.
Wow.
And that's another Roll Arena 3. Chase Campbell's checked in for William Blount. Up top, Schuler 3 in a row. Looks good. It is good.
We're just having a 3-point contest over here at the Mall, guys. We gonna put one up?
Dabrowski now. Martin pushes up a little bit more on him.
Martin tipped that ball.
Fofana guarding Lucas Myers. Lucas dribbles it. Still keeps it dribbled. Backs him down into the paint now. Can find a friend in Seth Breeding in the corner. Pot shot blocked by Wilson. Seth gets on the floor but can't get it. Fofana has it. Here he comes. Looks in the middle. Devin Martin. Left side he goes. Schuler 4 in a row. Better believe it. He's on in Fuego. Timeout. William Blount. This timeout going to be brought to you by Tim Tipton, award-winning realtor at Realty Executives. Give him a call. 806-7255. 30-second break. He's actually one of the better ones. Ramarsman. 3-ball, Seth Breeding. No good. As he was quickly into the front court, here comes Schuler, who's hit 4 in a row. The junior sharpshooter for the West Rebels. Will he get a touch? William Blount still hasn't got a body on him.
No, I don't
Let's
know.
look over. Now Birch has it. He steps into a 2. Bad shot. Worst shot in basketball. Farmer has the board. He's running. He's got a trailer in Myers. He'll catch and fire a 3. No good. Short. Rebound, Kevin Jack. Kevin Jack with the ball. Yet to score. Will kick. Fofana has it. Now to Wilson. Jack is posted up on Dabrowski, who has 2 fouls, so he can't do much. Birch inside, high post. He traveled. He shuffled his pivot. Jack missed it anyways, and Chase Campbell rebounds for William Blount. Dabrowski with it across the timeline. 4:54 left in the first half. 29-point deficit. It's been all Rebels. Dabrowski working against Wilson. Spins. 15-foot fadeaway short. That shot's been short this year. You know he's had the ankle injury. I don't know why, but That's one of his go-to shots we saw for the last 2 years. Jack passes to Wilson, who's being unguarded in the paint.
That's the second time that's happened with him.
I mean, there's defenders there, but they're not even paying attention to where they are. Ball and man, not done properly. Wholesale substitutions, 5 in for William Blount. Hendrickson, Peyton, McCall. That's Peyton Custer, McCall, Black, and Freeman. All sophomores and one senior. Three-point plays good, 47-15. Jack Freeman nearly stolen by Dupree. Black has it over to Luke McCall. Skips it across. Henderson takes a shot. Short. Rebound. Luke McCall's got a chance. He does. Saves it. Nice play. Jack Freeman will attack. Shot stolen by Wilson. Freeman gets on the floor and gets it back. I like the energy that Luke McCall's brought. Freeman steps into a three.
Nice.
Bottom. Shooting 42% from three. Leading the team this year. It's hard to believe that after what we saw the last 2 years, but 40% leading the team this year. Jack Freeman nails one. Inside, Kevin Jack's going to get a bucket. Oh, he blew the bunny, but he put it back in.
He wanted the offensive board.
Freeman pushed. No call. McCall will turn the corner. Pull up 18-footer. Good. Nice shot by Luke McCall. Fofana has it left side to Schuler, who hadn't got a touch since he hit 4 in a row to start the quarter. There's Wilson dribbling it off his knee into the hands of Ethan Black. William Blount trailing by 29 with the ball. Inside layup. Nice find by Black and nice finish by Cole. Into the front court quickly are the Rebels. Around the horn they go. Schuler guarded by the man-to-man defense of William Blount's Freeman. They double Jack. Guess what? He's a willing passer, and he finds the open guy. West doing a good job of moving without the ball and getting wide open layups when William Blount double teams Kevin Jack.
That was Dupree.
Lay it up and in. They're going to give us an and one, I believe. Count the bucket as Jack Freeman.
Schuler.
2 on Schuler, and Keith. Jack Keith will check in. How many Jacks I got in this game?
Got a lot of
There's a couple. Yeah.
There's another one I ain't played. There's a Jack. We got Jackson Freeman, Jackson Dabrowski, Jackson Catalina. They ain't played for West.
Jack Freeman.
Yeah, that's. Then you got Kevin Jack, and you got Jack Keith. Wow. High post extended is Kevin Jack. Pull up for Keith Jack. It's good.
The Jack Show.
Here comes another Jack. Jackson Freeman. McCall finds the shooter. Peyton Custer. 3-ball. Off to the right. Rebound into the hands of Wilson. He'll bring it across. He'll find Keith. To Jack. Jack will take it in, lay it in. Nice finish. Going to his left. We've seen that same left-hand power dribble for 4 years, knowing that he's going to his left. He'll do anything he has to do, but he'll get back to the left hand. He boards this one with a 30-point lead. Dupree has it. Back to Keith. Out of Jack. Which way is he going to go, guys? Left side pass. Dupree, short. Rebound, Black. And the Governors with 1:10 left. Crosses over. Finds McCall. McCall loses the dribble, but it goes into the hands of Cole. Black will attack. Find Luke. Luke to Jack Freeman. Off to the left, and here comes Wilson with it. 45 seconds left as he almost was backcourt. It's Jack Keith with it, and inside to Kevin Jack. Nearly stolen. He recovers, pull up 8-footer strong. tipped up and into the hands of Cole Hendrickson with 30 seconds. Here come the Govs. Black has it, looking for Peyton Custer on the right side. Peyton Custer with a nice move will tag, got underneath him. That's a blocking foul. They called it.
Fofana picks up his first, team second, but 2 shots coming here for Custer.
Platoon swap for the Govs after this first shot. As Custer misses the first, he'll have another. In comes Debo, Breeding, Farmer, and Randy Reed. They'll leave Custer at the line by himself. Second one, no good as well. 0 for 2 from the line that time.
And West will have possession and a 30-point lead with 15 on the game clock here. Fofana trapped, skips it across to the referee with 5 up top. Inside pass to Kevin Jack. Lay it up. Short. Tipped up. 1 second. Randy Reed can't get it off in time. Your score at the half, it's West 55. Your Governors 25. We'll take a few minute breaks. You'll see the halftime dance teams and cheerleading squad perform as we'll come back with Stats with Stan. Back here with the Heartland Roofing halftime report. Thank you to Nate. Give them a call, 323-5933. All your roofing needs, Nate will get you taken care of. We'll move into Stats with Stan, brought to you by Red Tech. For the best in all your LG products, give them a call, 983-1633. Stan, 55-25, it's all Rebels.
Yeah, Robbie, early on, West set the standard and we went up to 39 first quarter lead. And they cruise control at this point. William Blount is led with 12 points from Jack Freeman. Then you've got Dabrowski and Breeding and Ethan Black, all with 3 points each. 2 points for Luke McCall, 2 points for Cole Hendrickson. That is a total of 25 for the Governors. The West Rebels, led by Robert Shear, 15 points in the first half. 13 points from Devin Martin, 8 points from Jalen Hill. Jack Keith has added 5. Kevin Jack and Malik Wilson 4 each. Garrett Birch added 3 points, 2 points from Joe Dupree. And that adds up to a total of 55.
He's got 5 entries next week. Here we go,
Halftime score, Robbie, 55-25 Rebels.
All right, there you have it. We'll take a break, and as you'll watch the halftime shootout brought to you by Hills Camping and Retreat. All right, we're back here at halftime of the boys' game as West leads this game 55-25. We'll take you around the college top 25 scoreboard as in SEC action. Ole Miss leads Kentucky 60-35. Kentucky beats Tennessee last Tuesday, Stan, and then gets beat by Coach Cal Friday in the homecoming game for him. And then tonight, down in Oxford, taking a beating.
Cal broke him.
Rough week for Big Blue Nation.
Cal broke him.
That one girl on game day, did you hear her say, you don't go to the club with a downgrade?
Yeah.
Talking like Calipari had a downgraded team from what he left. Well, he showed her, didn't he?
And that is just so Calipari-esque to go back to Rupp Arena and turn his season around.
Yeah, it could
I've
work.
got a fefeeling they're going to finish strong here at the end of SEC play.
Well, there's no doubt he's able to get talent, but you know, coaching 18-year-old talent a little tougher than coaching 22-year-old talent, as you know, Duke has been seeing that the last few years also. And but nonetheless, other top 25 game, St. John's ahead of Marquette in a 12 versus 11 matchup. St. John's 45-41. Down in Gainesville, Florida and Vanderbilt tied 38-38 early second half. And then Houston, big favorite tonight against Oklahoma State. They're trailing early at the first time out.
Hey, did you see the kid from Texas Tech that got ejected for the flagrant 2?
If I did, it
was awful.
Past my mind.
He went up to throw the ball like that, and his leg kicked out, and it kind of hit the guy. And
they said non-basketball move. Did it hit contact neck or above?
No, it contacted below the waist.
Oh.
And the coach lost it. Coach went early showers, too, because he lost it, too. But great win for Texas.
If he had a history like Draymond Green, we could understand.
Exactly.
But if he don't.
Yeah, it was poor. But anyway, regardless, good win for Texas Tech because they ended up winning the game. It was 4 minutes into the game, and it was their leading scorer. And lost their coach and their leading scorer, so they went ahead and won against Houston. But so Robbie, one score from over at Maryville. Maryville and Farragut 15 all in the boys contest at the end of the first period. So as Maryville girls fell to Farragut 53-48.
Didn't get a bearded Cleveland scoring, girls.
We'll see if we can get that.
This is the update on the Gov Nation scoreboard. We're just about set for second half action as William Blount down by 30 points here. Not much to talk about in favor of the Governors on that side of things right now, but we'll keep you as entertained as we can. It will be William Blount ball to start the third quarter.
Bearden 56-37 over Cleveland girls.
So Chattanooga, that's a 4-loss team down in there. So Bradley Central would probably be the top team. But they don't match that's region 3 and 4. So
across county, Robbie, Sevier County goes to Heritage and wins for the second time this year, 56-50. I think they played 3 times.
That's all of Heritage's losses.
Yep. Both Heritage beat them once, but Sevier County's beat them twice. Sevier County's 21-3. I have a feeling they'll be in there in 3A as well.
Yeah, upper Science Hill, and I think I saw Science Hill beat Dobbins Bennett pretty soundly in girls the other night, so it's probably Science Hill and Sevier County. Maybe Morristown East. So
they're 4A, right? Sevier County's 4A?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Heritage is 3A.
That's right, Heritage is 3A. All right, we got 8 minutes on the clock. William Blount needs to make a big third quarter. They want to get back in this game. Back cut for Dabrowski as Freeman can't get it to him. West man-to-man defense. Hendrickson has it. Freeman takes it. Can't get it up as the 6'7" Devin Martin contest it. Over to Schuler. Now to Hill. Lay it in. 32-point lead.
Hill.
Martin didn't play pretty much the entire
second quarter. He hit that basket at the first, and then that was it. Hill's in double figures now with 10 points.
Myers has it. There's a steal by Schuler. He chases it down, gets it to Martin for his fourth dunk. Martin had 1 vote for Player of the Year last year in this district. I bet he'll have a few more this year.
I was getting ready to say, I bet he has more this year. Yeah, he just gracefully just glides around out there.
Yeah, he's so long. His athleticism, and that's why the schools are after him. And here's a turnover into the hands of Hill. Hill goes around his
behind the back.
Left hand finish and 1.
Great concentration there. Hill getting it to go. Chance of the old-fashioned three-point play.
That will adios the Governors.
Adios brought to you by Lon Butler of Knoxville, your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Give them a call, 777-1755. Even Coach Eggleston right there could only smile about that nice move by Jalen Hill.
13 points on the night for Jalen.
Hendrickson will attack the baseline, cut off nicely. Now Dabrowski gets a clean look for 3, in and out. Third quarter 3 balls will be brought to you by Murphy Bobcat. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll try to name a Gov Nation player of the game.
Hill gets fouled to go to the line for 2. I believe it's going to go against Lucas Myers. It will.
Fouls on Myers. That's his third. Team second.
His third.
Free throw no good. Seth Breeding will check in. And they'll take Farmer out. Farmer's tight with a cramp. Don't need to have no injuries for him as he's got a baseball season coming up.
I bet the baseball coaches are loving this weather.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It don't hurt your hands when you hit the ball. This weather. Freeman, little short shot. No good. Rebound, Kevin Jack. Looks into the corner to Schuler. Schuler will attack the baseline. Cut off. Double dribble.
Double dribble, didn't call it.
Here comes Hill. Fouled by Breeding. Didn't call that. Norton misses. He's fouled. No good. Here comes Lucas Myers.
He's fouled.
No call. Stolen and kick ball off of Hill. Where's he going? This referee about gave the ball to West.
Speaking of baseball, it won't be, about 10 days or so when the defending NCAA champions Tennessee opens up, I believe.
Yep.
I saw a TikTok of one of their freshman All-Americans hitting balls. Some bat lab or something, hitting some crazy shots.
He,
They did. They got a first baseman to sign from North Carolina, got an extra year of eligibility from
Carolina.
the junior college ruling for the, what's his name?
Oh, speaking of rulings,
From Vanderbilt, Diego
Pavia.
Yeah.
speaking of rulings, the TSSAA passed the no transfer rule today. There will be, you still not going to allow the one-time transfer for no reason. Here's a run out for Schuler. They lay it up and in. Dabrowski's busted his nose. He needs to tell a referee.
He tried showing it.
He's telling Kevin Wendell. He needs to tell a referee. Myers gets a layup.
He tried to tell him, and he's not. Yeah, he literally told him that time.
And the steal by Martin. I think he's busted. He needs to. Here's a three by Birch. Now they'll get him out as
Have to fix the net.
yeah.
They didn't do it. Stop for him.
Now, going back to Vol baseball, though, Tony V has things rolling in Knoxville. Predicted to go to Omaha once again. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. We haven't had a back-to-back champ in a while, but wouldn't surprise me if we have a back-to-back champ this year.
Tennessee's one
Just
of the
reloaded.
But Tennessee's one of the schools that puts into that NIL fund, right? For
Yeah. Well, and Vitello, since he's been here, has had full control of the program.
Yeah.
So that's helped out too.
inside pass, nice feed from Reed to Black. He missed it. Wilson tips it to. Actually, that's not Wilson. That's number 33, Sanders, sophomore, who turns it over. Luke McCall. He's putting his name in the hat for Murphy Bobcat, extra effort player of the game. Randy Reed has it. He'll attack. Lays it off to Black. Stolen by West. Oh, Randy. Oh, my goodness.
Man, Randy has hit the floor a lot already tonight in the few minutes he's played.
Crunch right there. I'm not sure he got hit that hard on the football field.
I thought he landed in the guy's knee.
He did.
Three ball, no good. Luke McCall with another board. Looks ahead to Chase Campbell. Sets the feet, strokes the three short. Rebound, Wilson. Ahead to Fofana. Up top to Keith. Dupree. Short. Custer boards for the Govs. 3:22 to go.
We could lay a foundation with the bricks we've seen in this
Here
quarter.
in the third quarter. Lay it off to McCall. Up top to Black. He turns it over to Fofana and then walks back. Not sure the effort right there by Ethan.
There's a made basket.
Robbie, a score for Maryville. Maryville leads 32-31 at the half. They ended the half on a 16-3 lead run, so Farragut had built a 12-point lead and all but erased. But it'll be a tight game from second half. That Scott's good
Yeah,
for
that's
Fofana.
good. Yeah, those two teams seem to be evenly matched. Farragut and Maryville. As West hits another three. Layup good by Luke McCall. His second bucket makes the score 73-29. 44-point lead. Dupree has it right side. Throws it up top. Jack Keith around the horn. They go to Wilson. He's going to get inside pass stolen. Nope. Tipped out of bounds by McCall and off the shoulder of Black. Next broadcast will be Friday night around 6 o'clock. We'll tip it off with the girls as the Maryville Rebels come to the Marv for a little Friday night tussle.
And of course, we mentioned it, but Bearden and Eagleton, 2 home games. We'll have both those next week. That'll be on Tuesday, Thursday.
Yep, just tune in to the Gov Nation for the next couple of weeks. You'll probably catch a game. Randy Reed tips it off of West. It'll be a turnover. I don't know about that call, but we'll take it.
That'll lead right into district tournament play 2 weeks from tonight, I believe, begins. So it's hard to believe.
Usually around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
There's a throw. Custer saves it. Reed will try to get out of the trap. He will. The minute and a half to play here in the third quarter.
Robbie, going back to the transfer.
My goodness.
Did that surprise you?
A little bit. The way that the way the things are going now.
Yeah.
And the way that people find different excuses anyways to get, they're going to still.
People are still going to transfer.
They're going.
That was a behind the back pass to
over the head, coach.
No look, behind the back, over the head, yeah. But William Blount turns it back over.
But yeah, the way they worded it, I think you're still going to be able to get some hardships and stuff that'll be a little bit easier to get. But West turns it over with 1:01 to play here in the third. Fourth quarter will be mercy rule, so we'll be out of here quick and have a short post-game report. But yeah, Stan, like you say, I mean, look at college now. You got the Pavia rule y'all were just talking about, all these extra years that players are getting now. And the
transfer, you can transfer every year. In the college, you can transfer every year.
So you just kind of thought it would be trickled down to the high school ranks.
You got a foul right here on Sanders.
I expect some changes eventually with the way NIL is being dealt with right now. The only problem is they're going to have to become paid employees.
Right.
Yeah, and under contracts. I mean, that's the thing I don't understand is like if the quarterback from Tennessee's getting those millions.
Oh,
Randy Reed with a fadeaway. Nice, Randy.
Randy Reed.
The quarterback's getting millions. Does he just have to sign a 1-year deal and he gets the million, or does he leave, or what? How's that work?
It's going to have to eventually turn into like a multi-year incentive-based.
Luke McCall with another steal. Here comes Peyton Custer with it. He's got Chase. He will take it himself. Missed it. Wilson boards it.
Without any rules and stuff, I don't think college athletics are not going to be sustainable now the way this is.
Because most athletic departments are in the negative right now.
Right.
McCall with another rebound. He's going to try for Campbell at the buzzer. Campbell will lay it up. No good. Your score at the end of 3. It's West 73, William Blount 31. We will be in the mercy roll for the fourth quarter. Don't go away. We'll take a 30-second break. Fourth quarter action, William Blount trailing 73-31 as Sanders blows the bunny. Starters back in for William Blount.
Foul on Sanders' second. Team's first to start the fourth quarter here. Robbie said we'll go quickly here in this quarter. There's a mercy rule. A very short post game. Pack everything up. Be back here Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Timeout taken by William Blount as they'll reset things here. It's brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, 977-6853, 30-second break. There's a toss in to Freeman. Freeman will attack. Shot up, shot in.
Nice move right there by Freeman. As he's got 14 points tonight to lead William Blount.
And Hendrickson throws it out. Chased down by number 21, James Sutton, who's checked in. And Catanella, number 0 in for West.
Good pass.
Don't have number 10 on the roster.
Foul from behind. I believe it's going to be on Freeman. It will be. Jack picks up his second.
Yeah, talking about college basketball, it looks to be wide open.
Auburn looks really good. Duke looks
good.
I think
Bama's
Duke's
pretty good.
Bama's not bad. Auburn and Alabama have to play twice yet. They've not played yet. So.
How about the fall of the ACC this year?
Yeah.
Besides Duke, that's all.
Outside of Duke, that Duke North Carolina game was pitiful to watch on Saturday night.
But they weren't as good last year either. But they've fallen off. North Carolina's not nearly as good.
Yeah.
We got a foul down here. This is going to go against number 5, Parnell. His first. Team second. 2 shots coming here for Lucas Myers. But look how many coaches they've lost in the last 5 years. You got
They've
Roy
lost a lot of
Williams.
legends, yeah.
Yeah. Even going back, Jimmy Boeheim at Syracuse as Lucas hits the first one. Florida State. Look, Leonard Hamilton's stepping down at the end of this year.
A little late.
Jim
Boeheim.
at Miami. Yep.
Larinaga.
Yeah, Larinaga left midseason. Bennett left preseason from Virginia. So
39-point lead for West. Corner shot. No, actually, 3-ball going in the air. No good. Rebound by Parnell. He misses it as he hits the bottom part of the backboard. Rebound by Ethan Black and William Blount with 5.5 to play with the ball. Jack Freeman gets it up, misses it. West will bring it across. Tips it across to Catanella. To Sutton. Sutton goes around the horn to Catanella. Back cutting, stolen by Dabrowski. Dabrowski will take it over to Freeman. Lay it up and in. Nice pass, nice finish.
Yeah. Freeman, really good night tonight as he's now up to 16 points.
Nice to see from the young sophomore. Moving forward, he is going to be a pivotal piece of this William Blount basketball team for the next couple of years.
West running some motion here. Get it across. Inside, stolen by Dabrowski. Here come the Govs with 4.5 to play. Dabrowski will attack the 10, lay it off to Farmer. Shot up, no good. Tipped around and Ethan Black boards it. Ethan Black misses the layup. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession to the Governors with about 4 minutes to play. Wholesale substitutions out for William Blount. Starters are now all out. You can wrap up their scoring tonight, Stan.
Excuse me, Robbie.
You can wrap up the William Blount starters scoring now as they're all onto the bench now. Breeding checks in with Custer. Reed. Custer will get a layup. Nice take. Nice finish by the sophomore Peyton Custer.
His first basket of the night.
West has it to Sanders. Sanders dribbles. Spins in the paint. Shot up. No good. Rebound Breeding. Here comes the Governors. Over to Campbell. Campbell's going to take. Nope, thought he would take that shot. He can't. Gets it to McCall. West will switch the screen. McCall will take the dribble. Floater up. Floater partially fouled or blocked one. I couldn't tell.
Maybe both.
Tonight's Murphy Bobcat player of the game is going to be sophomore Luke McCall. We'll get him his party pack rental and his shirt from Murphy Bobcat. West dribbling some clock with 2.5 to go in a 35-point lead. Both games tonight were Mercy Rules game as the William Blount girls won 54-27. Looks like West boys are going to return the favor. In JV action, it was William Blount big, right, Stan?
Yes. No, William Blount lost.
Lost big?
Yeah.
Pull-up jumper there by Catanella, and it's good. 76-39. Skip it across Breeding. Steps into a three. Long. Backside board going to be taken by Parnell. He'll bring it across. Stolen by McCall. McCall just gives you effort. Nice feed.
Oh, what a pass.
Yes.
There we go.
Like the way McCall plays.
Custard with the layup.
High post to Sanders. Looking for a friend. He finds a friend. We still don't know who number 10 is. Catanella has it.
Walked.
The defense by McCall causes the turnover. Custer takes it in. No good. Nearly stolen by McCall with 1 minute to play. Number 10 will take it in, lay it up. No good. Rebounds himself, puts it up, puts it in.
We don't have him on the roster.
Yeah, let's see what
Tyler doesn't have him either.
Yeah, he's got the same roster we do. 45 seconds left as West player just runs over Randy Reed.
That's the 7th or 8th time that he's hit the floor tonight, I believe. Kid's a competitor.
Team's third, so we won't get in the bonus with 30 seconds to go.
Luke McCall takes the left-handed dribble all the way up. Shot blocked. Rebound by West. Number 21 comes Sutton into the front court with 20 seconds to go. West may run the clock out. Parnell has it. Nope, we're going to run their motion, try to get a layup here. 10 seconds on the clock. Popping up top. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your final score from Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium is 78-41 in favor of the West Rebels. They will move to 6-2, Stan?
Yes, in the district.
All right. We will take a short break and wrap it up here after this timeout. Back here for the post-game short report brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call, 865-323-5933. Stan, you got the wrap-up stats.
I do, Robbie. Thank you. Stats for Stan brought to you by Red Tech. Best refrigerant in the business. for LG Appliances, 865-983-1633. William Blount was led tonight by Jack Freeman, 16 points. Nice effort out of him tonight. He was the only governor in double figures. After that, you had a lot of people with 4, 3, and 2. The people with 4, Lucas Myers, Peyton Custer, and Luke McCall, all had 4 each. 3 each from Ethan Black, Jackson Dabrowski, Seth Breeding, and 2 each from Randy Reed and Cole Hendrickson. It's a total of 41 for the Governors. Not nearly enough. West almost had that many in the first quarter. They scored 30 in the first quarter. They won 78-41. They were led by, of course, Robert Schuler, 17 points. Devin Martin added 15. 11 of those came in the first quarter. He just played sporadically after that. Jalen Hill added 14 points. So they had 3 guys in double figures. They spread it out after that. Jack Keith and Garrett Birch had 6 each. 4 points from Wilson. 4 points from Kevin Jack. 3 points from Fofana. 2 each from Catanella, Dupree, and then, of course, number 10. We didn't have his name. He was on the roster there. He had 2 points each to round it out at 78 for West. William Blount drops to 0-8 in district play. We'll finish 8th, or we'll finish 6th in the district. That's guaranteed now. West 6-2. They're trying to keep pace with Bearden, who is 7-1. So it looks like that, Bearden pretty much is going to get one of those first 2 spots, but West Maryville be battling it out, Robbie, for that number 2 spot. They've got a game left.
And whoever falls to the 3 is who will be playing in that first round elimination game.
See if we can get a score from Maryville updated here before we go off the air. I think they're behind us, obviously. They've not updated anything since halftime, so
yeah, they're probably
Mercy Rules
they're in the middle of the third.
Yeah.
So, all right, that'll wrap it up. We'll see you guys Friday night. Thanks for listening and watching here on GovNation Network.